Okay. Part 2. Let's get into it. First 20 minutes weren't really much. Weren't nothing special. Caught my attention once or twice, but not really a huge amount.
Penalty and a new Cordero was there, and Scotland the ball quick behind it as well. Quick through Magnus Bradley, waiting deep. Hold here, hold! Risky, but it pays off, and Hogg with his big boot looks for that east stand, doesn't find it. So infield it comes, so Tukulet once more for Argentina. From a good deal deeper than they were a moment ago. Sanchez, once again, a pass to nobody, then gathered in just about by Javi Ortega. And Scotland get the penalty, great defence. You can hear the cries of holding, plaintive cries, and they were heard by the referee.
But again, for kids watching, just look at number 7, Hamish Watson, straight down, exactly on the ball, not resting on his elbows at all. No option for the referee whatsoever there. Fine technical play.
He's very good at that, Hamish Watson, but I'd go back just slightly before that where Diego Desio picks up the ball. He's in a poor position because he didn't work hard enough to get back, and
it's not bad. It's not bad going with the Beatles.
Hard enough to get back. Scotland's work rate was
at the moment I'm just using it cut down, but
it's not
too bad.
That first channel, and when they put the kick through for the try against Wales, they'll hope to do the same, but Thomas Seymour got there, and Hogg just make sure, was it Maroney just ushered up the ball.
Ross Ford is hastily getting ready because Fraser Brown is off as a blood replacement, so Ross Ford is on, and it doesn't matter that it's a blood replacement, it is cap number 101, actually his 50th appearance at Murrayfield. So Ross Ford on very early for this attacking line-out. Fraser Brown will return once he's been patched up. Then an opportunity here for Scotland. Taken down safely by Johnny Gray, and then the drive comes in and comes to a shuddering halt as Argentina set themselves. Johnny Gray flapping his arms, complaining, and Scotland move it. Russell giving it wide, and the interception was the danger. Up so quick with the defence, but now it's shifted, and now it's on perhaps for Seymour, who skips infield into the 22.
Not bad, boys, not bad. There you go, out. Oh.
And just held by Johnny Gray.
Good answer.
And Scotland short of bodies there, so picked up by
fucking hell, ref.
And the blindside flanker just eases his way past and shovels it onto Tukulet. Roll! And there is Landako again. And taken in by Lucas Nogueira. The loose head plot. And deep it goes now to Sanchez. Little step to buy himself a bit of room and still going. And then hits a wall. And Landako sends it high, not much distance on it. Anybody's to claim. Fine, says the referee, not offside as it's hacked on by Matera and taken in by Russell. So Russell thinks he sees a bit of space there, but plenty of Argentinian players. One of them is Juan Martin Hernandez, who loves a low scudding kick. Controlled deftly. And into Hogg. And here comes the roar for Hogg. The excitement when he gets the ball, but not too much on there. Matera and Cravey took him down. And Scotland out in the right channels again, carried on by the loosehead Alan Dell. And then spilled, but gathered well by Fagerson. No, it was spilled forward. So Argentina's scrum. It's an even contest, as we thought it might. There are a few mistakes from either side, but not much quarter being given.
No, there's a lot of pressure at breakdown as well, isn't it? Not a lot of numbers at the breakdown, but a lot of pressure coming through. This is the last one. Maroney on to Greg Laidlaw. Greg Laidlaw asked the question to the referee if it was pulled out of his hands, but I think he needs to zip that away quicker. 1 or 2 turnovers due to inaccuracy around the breakdown.
It may have been a bit pulled away out of the hand, but he was offside in the first place. And the idea of being at the back and hindmost first and making certain that is the gap that's there. That's what puts players under an awful lot of pressure, and players get very frustrated when that happens. And there's been a little bit of edge to the game between the two packs, because I think they're kind of, they are roughing each other up just a little bit.
That's Lucas Nogueira, the loosehead, who's down injured. You saw the tackles made and missed there, and 25 tackles made by Scotland, 26 by Argentina. 3 missed by the Pumas, just 1 by Scotland, so it is a very, very even contest. a bit of the action so far, and Martin Landako is a good danger for Argentina so far.
It's a decent game.
He knows that Cordero's just right there on his shoulder.
It's not holding my interest, to be honest, at this point.
To make sure you're not the only person reacting when you take a quick tap. You need your team to do it, and again we see Argentina moving the ball to the outside channels.
There's moments on that.
But the Scotland defence is up to it. Moroni.
It's just not holding my interest, to be honest.
So Landako,
he sets the tempo, doesn't he?
It's a slow, bumbling game.
And they do have quite a good tempo about them now, Argentina. They've really changed their game over the last couple of years. As they went into the Rugby Championship, they knew that they had to play a more expansive game to compete on a more regular basis with the other Southern Hemisphere sides. Even contest this time at the scrum, going nowhere, says the referee. So Landako moves it now to Sanchez. And mistake again, went backwards though, so opportunity on Landako feeling the pressure. But still went backwards, and eventually there was a knock-on by Argentina. And mistakes from them, but good pressure by the Scottish defence.
It's great pressure. It kind of goes back to what I said earlier on about when a mistake is made, don't shovel it onto somebody else. That could have very easily ended up with a pop ball and a try underneath the post.
Hugh Jones, isn't it, doing most of the pressure. That outside centre position at 30, he has the luxury of being a little bit wider, so he can look in, he can see where the threats are coming from, and he makes the crucial decision whether to go hard or sit off and be more passive in defence.
He had a dream debut last week, didn't he?
Absolutely outstanding, so quick. I mean, the feedback coming from the players is so powerful and quick with the ball in his hands.
Now, my Hugh Jones, the star in last week's game against Australia, and he was the fucking star of that game.
In certain positions with the centre now, you have Matt Scott, you have Duncan Taylor when he comes back, you've got Mark Bennett as well, that you're able to leave out. But meanwhile, scrum fun goes on.
Guys, I know that you could, no, obviously, I know that you guys can scrum properly because you've had some good scrums, okay? You don't need to be on his head where he's giving you good space. No, you've made your point pretty clearly. From now on, we just need to have good scrums, okay? Let's go. You don't need to be right on his
I
head.
love the scrum, I have to say. I was born into it almost. But this messing around is very frustrating for viewers and for players alike.
Let's see one here again. Argentina had that one scrum where they just drove up and through Scotland. Apart from that, it has been very, very even. 26 minutes gone, 3-0. Very different game to that last week here.
Oh, come on, boys.
This time penalty to Scotland.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. In and down. That's it. In and down.
I think that sometimes they just become to look at the draw. I mean, that had barely set actually. That wasn't even in the right position to kind of call that scrum as on.
In and down, he said, penalising Lucas Nogueira. The elusive, there's Daniel Hurtado in the front row. Very, very good coach of the Pumas. The whole coaching team is Argentinian. Every player is born and raised in Argentina. They were the only side at the World Cup to have every player born in that country, all 35. And that's why I think partly why Agustin Pichot, who I think is here today, is campaigning. And he's got a lot of support for the residency qualification to be moved from 3 to 5 years.
He got support from me, I agree with that 100%.
Perhaps even beyond that. Who knows? But let's start with 5 years. Laidlaw gets the hush of Murrayfield.
Another 3 points.
Scotland taking their chances through the ever-trusted roots of Greg Laidlaw. The lead is 6 points, but it's a sort of tense, nervy match at the moment. It doesn't have the feeling of a free-flowing friendly. It's as if both these sides know that there's a little bit at stake.
Not much between the teams, is there, Andrew? And I think what's important for Scotland is to consolidate that and get back into Argentinian territory. Last week, Wales just couldn't shake off the Argentinians, and they're always within the game.
Just scooped up by Juan Martin Hernandez. Jones takes it though, and then Gilchrist, it went backwards, says the referee, but then there was a little tap forward. I think Gilchrist was expecting that, but still.
One of the elements that, forwards would always say, the teams would always say, is that the score is over when you've got the kick off and gone back into the opponent's half. And those little silly mistakes, unbelievably frustrating for players, but the coach goes ballistic inside of the box.
Yeah, the restarts for Scotland. I said that Grant Cookers maybe wasn't expecting it, but given that he was holding out his hands saying, "Give me the ball," perhaps he was.
9 handed errors in the first half hour as well. Both teams guilty of it. Can't get a flow to the game at all at the moment.
And this is why restarts are so important. Look at the attacking position now for Argentina off a solid enough scrum for Kunduisa, just scoops it on to Landako, then wide it goes to Juan Martin Hernandez, and then Orlando now breaking free. Look at the spot of Juan Martin Hernandez, and there's a real chance now for Argentina. Up to the meters of the line. Boarding's pouring in to secure it. Carried in there by Matthias Allen.
Greedy, mate. Fucking greedy.
So Argentina,
Greedy bastards.
battering away at the Scottish defence. Isa is there again. Landako complains to the referee, then the loose head. Lucas Nogueira is in, but Landako gives it to Creevy to carry, and Creevy, the captain, just fell short. Still for Argentina. Landako, the scrum half dives, can't quite get there. Scotland's defence right on the line, meeting every assault from Argentina at the moment. Argentina burrowing their way in, trying to get that ball down, and the referee will say held up. So the danger averted for the moment, but it will be a 5-metre scrum to Argentina.
Well, we said the game was starting to come alive. Orlando proved us wrong. You watch this set piece, a solid scrum, 8 to 9, and then look at that line by Orlando, straight through Finn Russell, and he just knew that Hernandez, his centre partner, was there. He could give the offload. Cordero working hard to get there as well. A really good attack by Argentina. Watch this for an offload. He just knows his centre partner's there. Argentina have an average 16 offloads per game. There's another 2 to add to the balance.
My favourite aspect of watching Argentina play is somebody always runs the positive line. They expect there to be an offload. They expect their teammate to break the game line. It just makes it beautiful to watch.
Now this, as an Argentinian forward, you would be licking your lips. 5 metres out. Options either side for the backs as well, but Landako waits. Just clearing across their options behind the scrum, but will the forwards take it on themselves? Scotland not yielding at the moment then. Just a bit of movement, some creaking, down it goes. Referee says advantage to Argentina, so a free attack here for them. Carried in now by Ortega Decio, but they'll come back for that penalty. I think it may well be scrum again.
No advantage.
I mean, it's a free 3 points if you want it.
Overextending, collapsing.
That's what you were saying, overextending and causes the collapse.
Yeah, all the pressure is there. You know, you're trying to hold your position so you don't take a step back. You want your feet behind you if you're in a low enough position. But here his feet are too far back. Any weight that goes on him, he just doesn't have the strength and the centre of gravity to hold that up, to be able to hold that position.
There's not a lot in that, is it? I mean, that's it. I think Scotland were fairly strong. There was a lot of movement. It just eventually went down, as you were saying before. It's luck of the draw at times which way the penalty goes.
Look at the draw, but just a little bit of extra body position. You'll learn that won't go against you.
Just a little shake of the head from Xander Fagerson takes him into this scrum. Murrayfield calls for some desperate defence. Argentina try and get the shove in. It is creaking, it is moving forward, held in the back by Facundo Isa, told to use it by the referee, so left to go. Sanchez has it, and Sanchez for the line, can't quite get there, held up, kept at bay, driven back. Argentina still with it, but then the ball comes loose.
Yes. Good defence, Scotland.
Argentina, a bit of a spill. Anybody's to claim. Well, the referee says it went forward. I thought it went backwards off Cordero, but the celebrations from Scotland. And an opportunity missed it in big style by Argentina.
Well, it was a far more dominant scrum that time by Argentina. It's Benakif. Sends cross forward back to touch it. Fraser Browns rejoining us after his blood injury. Used the knock on yet just from Cordero. As Magnus Bradley's putting him under pressure, but there's a wonderful try saving tackle. Joint try saving. Here it is. Hamish Wharton and Finn Russell get in there. Hamish Watson gets underneath Sanchez, drives him back, and there's a competition, the breakdown we've seen already. Big turning point in the match up. There could be a big influence on the match at that point.
There is Hamish Watson, and this is the scrum for Scotland now in the 10-metre line. Good work by Finn Russell as well. So Ross Ford is confirmation of that. He's off, and Fraser Brown having been stitched up, put together again, back into the front row. Down it goes again now. I don't know what the referee's looking for now, because again, there's an element of psychology. Agustin Creevy pleading, hands clasped. He might have to go off in a minute with a bit of blood. And Xander Ferguson down. James Robson in attendance.
It's an awful lot of the dark arts almost that happen in that front row. What exactly is going on at different times? If a player is collapsing, you tend to put pressure down. It's very hard for a referee to be able to see that, but you know that you're doing that yourself in the scrum. Put them under a little bit of pressure to where they feel a little bit uncomfortable.
It's difficult for us watching Xander Ferguson game, particularly just to appreciate how brutal and hard life is in the front row. I mean, a strong man, but just everything in there is just taking such a toll on the body.
A huge toll on the body, a couple of tons of pressure across those guys' shoulders and neck. They have to try and deal with that all the time.
She is wrapped up well. So, Fraser Brown in the heart of the Scottish front row. He's well bandaged now. And Scotland have been, for the last 10 minutes, experiencing a good deal of pressure from Argentina. The initial pressure was all with Scotland, and down it goes this time. As if it was going forward Scotland's way. Penalty to Scotland, offside Martin Landako.
Landau gets penalised, isn't it? He's offside, he must have got ahead of the ball. I'm not sure, it's obviously at the far side, looks at the ball. So he squirted out the scrum, didn't it? Better second phase from Scotland there, mate. The ball's not out the scrum at all. Landau just keeps offside.
Come on, you know.
And Russell kicks for touch. And Ben O'Keefe there just having a word with Martin Landako, you know. And I think he does. So it's just a little bit quieter in Murrayfield. There's a certain air of tension. 5 minutes to go in this first half. Just those two penalties from Greg Laidlaw. And Scotland back into the Argentinian half. And safely taken down by Barkley. Maitland coming in off the wing again. Just a little bit of a slip.
A little sidestep he did.
And Argentina think they might have it, and they do get the scrum. Laidlaw bemused.
Argentina are in position, they won it cleanly.
It's very hard to get any momentum in a game like this when everything is stop-start. I mean, we're not seeing a huge amount of multi-phase play. You kind of get a little bit fractious, you get a little bit cranky, you're kind of waiting for the next chance to get the ball to do something with it, forcing things a little bit too much, a little bit sloppy at the break time.
It's Crevy again, isn't it? It's a perfect shape for that jackal position, getting over the ball. But they do it in numbers. Those three players there, Argentina really putting pressure on the ball carrier to try and win that turnover.
So the final few minutes of this first half. And again, two sides that can be so enterprising and entertaining, and there were signs of life early in the match, but it's become a much more cagey affair, and a lot of scrums here. Down it goes, use it, says the referee. So away we go. And Juan Martin Hernandez again finding a low one into touch, and Hogg, no thoughts here of a quick one.
It's good game management, isn't it? Hernandez, 65th cap. He just knew exactly what he was doing, found his space, dribble it. Stuart Hogg, the Scotland fullback, was sitting back deep in from another dominant scrum with the Argentinians. He just says, I'll take all that space, all that territory.
The forwards just love it. They lift their head up from the scrum and suddenly the ball is 40 metres in front of them. That's an easy jog.
So Fraser Brown looking to hit his mark again. And this time it is taken down by Ferguson. I'm sure that went entirely according to plan, but it's Scotland's ball. And Laidlaw with the box kick. Forward. Here comes the winger, Matthias Moroni, and takes it well. So Argentina with another chance to attack. And Matera just tries to brush his way past, and Argentina do have a penalty, not releasing the man.
No clear release.
Well, it's good to see this one again. And an interesting decision by Argentina. I think it's the right decision to go for goal, to register some points. They have had a lot of pressure since
They go.
Scotland's second
They go.
time
They gotta get
Scotland
points on the
failed
board.
to take care of the restart, but good to see that one again because Hamish Watson was in.
I mean, this game right now,
Matera carries.
it hasn't held my interest at the moment. This first half hasn't held my interest. It's been a bog standard, even match, where there's not been much
So it will be Sanchez.
much exciting chances now.
Man has played
It's
a
all
couple of
been
times against
bog
Scotland, lost
standard.
both times. But
But, you know,
an opportunity to get to a point
hopefully the
for
second half will
Argentina.
be better. We hope. We hope.
It's a
Okay.
good kick.
Good
It is a
kick.
very, very good kick indeed.
Very good kick.
Argentina,
Well done,
they get
Sanchez.
something for all their efforts, and I don't think many of us would have predicted 6-3 at this stage of the match, because again, both sides again have shown just how good they can be in attack, but it's settled into a bit of a cagey match.
It's just a number of
It's in
mistakes.
a wrap.
I think there's intent to play, but the game's not been allowed to get started by the knock-ons and the unforced errors.
So Scotland with the hanging restart this time, but taken down well by Matera.
Taken back.
Right, 1 minute left to half time. I can't wait for half time.
There's a veteran of the side now.
I want to put this half
44.
behind me.
And Tuchel takes a bit of
I
time.
want to see more fast-paced
Fast
action now.
And so time
More-
for one final passage of play.
Quicker balls. There we go. Break a line. Bang. There you go. 7 points right there. What's that? You're going to go score 7 points on me? Fuck that, but up your end with our 7 points as well. That's the kind of game I want to see between these two, because I know they're both capable.
Big psychological.
But at the moment, it's just not happening. It's just not
It's a
happening.
good attacking line. And the energy should be up, and you should be really putting Argentina under pressure and trying to score points just before going out and changing it.
So Brown long, too long this time over the top of
Yeah.
Barkley, so it's Argentina with a final attack as the clock goes red.
Advantage is over.
Ramiro Herrera, big battle of a man, and then a little, well, there was a spill, but the gather again from Guido Petti. So Argentina pop it over the top, and Maitland over his head takes it well, calls the mark, and what will be the decision? Might just be to pop it out. Head for the sheds, as our Antipodean friends would say. So Maitland does
Here
just
we go.
that. That's an interesting half in its own way. No tries, just a
Half time.
3.
Half time. 3 points in it. 6-3 to Scotland. I want Scotland to win, but it's just not been a fucking good game so far. Now, they've been cancelling each other out. They're making the same amount of mistakes. They're making the same amount of breakthroughs and everything. It's just not been an exciting game. For a game to be this level, you expect some tries, but it hasn't gone that way at the moment. Hopefully the second half, once people start getting tired now, the game's going to open up and we can see some more quick-paced game. Quick pace, there you go, quick hands, bang, 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 there we go, over the line. Thank you very much. How about 5 points? I'll take those 5 points. Oh, where do you want to kick from? I'll kick from there. Okay then, you kick from there. No worries, son. Bang, 2 points over. There you go. That's what we want to see in the second half. Scotland, you're winning at the moment. Good on you. We're going to need more in the second half, but we are. Anyway, this is the second part. We're done. We're done on the second part. Right, let's just fucking regroup, drink some tinnies, and come back for the third part. Right? Peace.